These are the absolute non-negotiable requirements that you've got to meet.
Think of this as your foundational checklist. You absolutely must be enrolled in what's called a CRICOS registered course. That's just the official government list of courses for international students. You'll also need very specific health insurance, and you've got to meet all the standards for age, welfare, health, and character.
Let's just focus on OHSC for a second. That's Overseas Student Health Cover. I really want to stress this. This is not optional travel insurance. It's mandatory health cover you have to get from an approved Australian provider, and it has to cover your entire stay. Not having this is an absolute deal breaker for your application, period.
All right, now for the part that usually involves the most paperwork, proving that you can actually support yourself financially and, of course, that you've got the English skills you need.
This is the big question the Department of Home Affairs is going to be asking. You have to provide them with solid evidence that you have genuine access to enough funds to cover your tuition, your travel, and all your living costs. So what's the magic number? Well, for a single student, the government says you need to prove you can access at least 29,710 Australian dollars. This amount is specifically calculated to cover your living costs for the first 12 months.
And if you've got a partner coming with you, you'll need to add an extra $10,394 on top of that to cover their living expenses for the year. And for every child you bring along, you have to account for an additional $4,449 for their annual costs too. As you can probably see, these costs can add up pretty quickly.
So to figure out your grand total, it's pretty much a four-part sum. You start with your travel costs, add 12 months of living costs for everyone on the application, throw in your first year of course fees, and finally add any school fees for your kids.